Welcome to The Know, I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Jenkins.
Feeling nice and happy about all those Stardew Valley players buying free copies of the game for everyone?
I am happy about that.
I'm glad. We're gonna balance that out with a nice healthy dose of reality.
Okay, breaking news, people are jerks. In the latest bit of evidence for why any future AI overlord shouldn't even bother with humans, GTA Online PC hackers are now draining money from the online accounts of other players.
This money, as a reminder, can be gained through microtransactions, meaning it does have real-world value. So yes, hackers are sort of stealing actual money from players.
The newest cheat being used by some of the game's more enterprising players is essentially a form of insurance fraud, charging players for cars they didn't actually destroy. What do those cheaters think of next?
So industrious. Way to be dicks, guys. And they'll probably think of more ways to be dicks in the future.
Of course they will.
Yes. Here's how it works. The modder will spawn an expensive car above your head and cause you to blow it up. But in GTA Online, when you destroy the personal vehicle of another player, they can charge you back for the worth of the item. This charge will then be drained from your online account.
The modder continues to spawn new cars over your head, charging whatever they want for each one as it's destroyed. This basically lets them infinitely drain your GTA Online money, which takes some time to grind for, or, again, purchase with actual money.
And if you don't pay up, you can be given the GTA version of a scarlet letter. Any player labeled as a bad sport gets thrown into a special sphere of the GTA Online world, left for only the worst psychopaths and griefers. It's basically Ryan's favorite place to be.
Mos Eisley?
Yeah. Well, this shithole, I think.
I don't believe it. For now, the easiest way to avoid this happening to you if you're a GTA Online PC player is to stay out of the public sessions. Stick to crew and invite sessions only for the time being. But if you do find yourself on the wrong end of it, it seems you can use the task manager to kill GTA Online before it saves.
This, of course, isn't the first time that GTA Online has met face first with hackers and modders. The game actually has a pretty rough history with cheaters and griefers, which Rockstar has done pretty much everything in its power to snuff out, but that clearly hasn't worked.
Yeah, the irony of the constant lawlessness in an online world for Grand Theft Auto is not lost on Rockstar, hopefully, because it certainly is not lost to us.
Yes.
While hacking in the past has certainly been irritating for the denizens of Los Santos, this has got to be one of the worst ways to cheat in the game by far, since the consequences do have real-world value.
Previous cheats for the game typically involve spawning money, kicking players from the game before they can earn money, spawning huge obstructive geometry like satellite dishes in the player's garage so they can't leave, normal levels of online dickery.
Yeah, really the closest thing the game has seen would be when cheaters found a way to steal weapons from other players, which then have to be rebought with in-game currency, which can cost real money. But that's nowhere near the same as actually just draining the cash directly.
So you sort of have to give the cheaters credit here for coming up with ways to get around Rockstar's increasingly aggressive tactics to make GTA Online a safer place, but they're also dicks. In the past, Rockstar has done everything from blocking mods altogether to stuffing the game's files with dead code in order to slow modders down. The last one had a nasty side effect of tanking PC performance of the game.
Oh, nice. The newest implementation of Rockstar's anti-cheating initiatives was a retooled stat tracking system. This basically turned Rockstar into the ultimate big brother, monitoring every piece of information about a player's location and how they were spending their money in order to monitor foul play.
So naturally, players found that the best way to cheat this was to implicate other players, spawning money or weapons through them, and now expensive cars to collect that, money.
Man, if people put all of that effort and thought into doing good stuff, world peace. If you're wondering why Rockstar cares so damn much about its online world of anarchy being free of, anarchy, it's because the GTA Online makes Rockstar a crap ton of money. In fact, the microtransactions do so well, it's helped to keep the DLC for the game free so far. We're still waiting for the story DLC though.
Yes.
Still waiting, Rockstar.
We'll be waiting a long time yet. Rockstar has reported that they make close to $66 million per quarter from GTA Online.
That's a lot of shark cards.
Yeah, which means that they make anywhere from $240 to $300 million per year from the game alone. So yeah, if you're wondering how much of that cash being funneled by insurance fraud was bought with IRL money, that's probably a lot.
GTA Online's fat stack of cash is one of the reasons Rockstar is in no rush to make a sequel to what is essentially the greatest selling game of all time, not including Tetris, Minecraft, or Wii Sports, because they cheated to get there. Well, they didn't.
Wii Sports
some of them
did.
cheated
Yeah.
to get there. Wii Sports cheated.
Tetris never cheats. Mother Russia never cheats. All right, you can expect that they'll be cracking down on this soon enough, Rockstar that is, because even in the world of online griefing, this is really extraordinary. There really aren't many equivalents that have involved the theft of real money through in-game actions.
Of the few instances where this has happened before, one of the more notable is the case of Diablo 3 players who were for real arrested for stealing in-game loot. Back in 2012, two ambitious dungeon crawlers tricked players into downloading clients that gave them remote access to their PCs.
They then used the access to trade off the players' weapons, gear, and gold, which they went on to sell for $8,000 real dollars in the game's marketplace. The duo ended up getting probation and fined for around $6,000, the money Blizzard spent investigating the case.
But that's a pretty extreme example that involved legitimately illegal activity to accomplish its in-game thievery. One game where this kind of thing happens quite regularly is actually EVE Online, which basically does fuck all to stop players from screwing each other over, even if items with real world value are lost as a result. In fact, that seems like it's the whole point of the game these days.
It's the high seas there on EVE Online. There have been a series of ridiculous heists in that game that cost players thousands of dollars. One of the more recent ones came last year when a player used what amounts to corporate espionage to run off 600 billion ISK, which is the in-game currency for EVE Online.
So the 600 billion ISK comes out to about $13,000 in our feeble gold-backed currency, and it's not even the biggest one in EVE's history. Back in 2005, someone lifted nearly $17,000 doing something similar, and there was another time when trillions of ISK changed hands after players got duped by a Ponzi scheme.
Yes. The moral of the story, by the way,
Did you
that made me
just
snort, it did. That's how excited I was by it. The moral of the story is that you should stay away from EVE Online because that shit's bananas. BANANAS. Although you may stay away from EVE Online games altogether, not just EVE Online, considering we're always finding new ways to basically fuck each other over on the interwebs.
That's how some people have fun.
Yes.
We're only one day into the division, and players have found a way to grief each other by standing in the game's doorways, which are only wide enough for one player at a time.
So if you give people enough time and incentive, plus an endgame means to gain access to real money, they're gonna do it. And fortunately for those affected, they're really not even breaking any laws.
No real laws, anyway. Rockstar will no doubt patch up this insurance fraud problem, but this is Grand Theft Auto we're talking about. Someone will be breaking the law again soon enough.
What do you guys think of this new insurance fraud scheme in Grand Theft Auto? Let us know in the comments down below.
And for more updates on people creating ways to be jerks, like this video and subscribe to The Know. We'll never run out of them.
Can't believe I snorted.
That was cute.
Jerk. I'm attractive!
No, seriously though, play Stardew Valley.